Hey everybody, we are so excited that theater is back again. And the Lake of the Woods Players is going to present the Addams Family, the musical. So this is the first of many interviews we're going to do with you all. So the first one is with our ancestors. So we have them here to join us today. So I'm going to give them a moment to introduce themselves and talk about the role that they play.
Hi, I'm Ireland, and I play the ballerina ancestor.
Hi, I'm Debbie Evans, and I play a Victorian lady who is an opera singer.
I'm Judy Leganga, and I wear a toga.
Hi, my name is Kiera, and I play the medieval royal ancestor.
Hi, my name is Wilson Johnson. I play the monk ancestor.
Hi, I'm John-C. Carlson, and I play the 1940s starlet.
I'm Lee Frame, and I play the Victorian gentleman ancestor.
I'm Steve Hine, and I'm the proud conquistador.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for sharing with us who you are and who you play. This is a fun cast. So we've got some questions that we're going to ask everybody, and we'll get to hear their candid responses. So the first question that we want to ask you all is going to be, we're going to start with Ireland. So the first question is, what drew you to the show?
Probably my mom saw it on Facebook, and she was like, look, Lake of the Woods is doing the Addams Family. And my first thought was like, oh my gosh, because I haven't done theater in over a year because of everything shut down. So I was just so excited to get back into theater again. But then since it's the Addams Family, I've always loved the Addams Family since I was little. And so I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, it's the Addams Family. So I just love the whole overall vibe of them, the whole all the humor and everything in it. So I thought it would be an awesome experience, and it has been.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, the show is full of kooky things, for sure. So, moving to our next question. This is going to be for Kiera and for Lee. So, what is your favorite number in the show and why? You could pass the mic.
Oh. Thank you. Okay. So, hello, guys. My favorite number would probably be Just Around the Corner. I just love that style of music, the sultriness of it all. The dancing's really fun as well. That's my answer.
I sort of move towards the darkness.
What a surprise.
Lee?
Awesome. Yes, and for those of you that have been to several Lake of the Woods Players shows, this is by far the most dancey show that we've ever done. I made that word up, but it's the most dancey show ever. So if you're in for a treat, you want to see a lot of dancing, this is the show to see for sure. So the next question, how have you prepared? And I'm going to let Steve answer this question because this show has been super unique in the way we've done that.
Yes, as ancestors, we were all asked, and so then we all did, do a little research into our character and concoct a backstory about who we were when we were alive. And so we took turns at rehearsals kind of performing these little monologues and having a lot of fun with it. And I think it really brought a lot of depth to us as actors in the show, and brought a lot more fullness really to the show instead of just being a bunch of dead people on stage trying to dance.
Yeah, and Steve's was the best one. It was 25 pages long. The man must have spent 15 hours on it, I swear. So the next question we have is going to be for John-C. and Wilson. So if you weren't an ancestor, who would you want to be in this show?
I actually really like being an ancestor, and that was my first choice, so I was very happy to get that. But if I weren't an ancestor, we'd have to go back 20 years, and I would love to be Morticia.
I had a couple of ones that I would enjoy doing, but having seen the Addams Family first in the black and white days back in the 60s, I was, for some reason, attracted to Fester. And,
some reason.
Yeah, I have the hairstyle and the nose and everything. But Fester's the kind of character in this show that he just is like throwing a pack of red meat in the middle of a pack of dogs and watching people fight over it. And then he leaves and he comes back and starts it all up again. And so his character is very comical, and that will be a lot of fun to do.
All right, and our next question is going to be for Judy and Debbie.
Oh.
Yes. All right, so this is the big question I'm sure everybody wants to know, but why should people come and see this show?
Deb, why should people come and see the show?
Well, first of all, the music is just fantastic. It's upbeat. I love the Latin feel of a lot of the music, and it also has some poignant songs.
Yes.
Very moving.
Could you hit one of your high notes?
Oh, no!
No pressure.
No, but
No, I won't.
Also, the story itself, you think of Addams Family as being very quirky, but the story itself is very universal that I think everyone can relate to. And also, the voices are fabulous.
Especially yours.
Of my castmates. It's just so exciting. To be able to hear them sing and the dancing. Oh my goodness! I wasn't even expecting. Our choreographers have been able to choreograph the music exactly to steps that go right with it, and so it's been so fun to dance.
Yes.
We're having the time of our lives.
We are.
I love it.
I have nothing to add.
All right, so moving on to our last question. So we talked about this one a little bit before to get them kind of thinking about it, but we know that the Addams Family is a quirky family full of all different kind of crazy things. So we wanted to ask each of you, tell us a weird and wacky fact about yourself. And we're going to start with Ireland and work our way around.
So I am double jointed in my arms. So
Do one.
Yeah, let's see it.
I can,
Yes.
so they're really
That's disgusting.
exactly.
I think you might win. Debbie?
I don't think there's a single thing weird about me.
I didn't coach her at all.
So my maiden name is really Addams.
Okay, so this is kind of gross, but I have a really long tongue.
TMI.
I can touch my nose to my
Let me see.
You gotta do it now.
Okay.
Stunning.
Weird and unusual fact.
Quirky, yeah.
I'm 69 years old and I have flat feet.
As an Addams, I have the unfortunate fear of snakes. And during COVID, I forced myself to watch YouTube channels to desensitize myself. And Friday night, everyone left my home. I was there by myself for overnight. I walk into the basement and there's a snake. And I got it out safely without hurting either one of us.
In true Addams Family fashion, at one time I went into a very dark basement, and there was a black painted wooden coffin there. I pried it open, and there was a full skeleton with some flesh left on it. I remember the toes were still intact. And I reached down, and I pulled the skull off, and I took it back and cleaned it up, and left it on my desk as a sort of a conversation piece. And it was, but I was only 17 at the time.
Oh, well, then that
But
explains everything.
I did do it.
Oh,
That was before the advent of alcohol.
So where's the skull now?
It was sort of when I reached down, it was sort of gooey under there when I grabbed it.
Top that one, Stevie.
Yeah, Steve, good luck.
Is it still on your desk?
No. I gave it to another guy who I would work with on this, and he took it, and he's passed away, and I haven't gone to his family to see if they would still have it. I'd rather not have it.
Ooh, that's too dark even for me. No. I actually do have kind of a dark sense of humor, so.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I guess it's not quirky then.
All right. Well, those were the questions we had, but thank you guys so much for just taking a couple minutes to share yourselves with our potential audience. I know a lot of times people wonder what we're like behind the scenes and what goes on. So thank you for taking a moment out of your day. We just wrapped rehearsal, so lots of work.
I was thinking that when you were sharing that story. I went, and you voted this man.
Yes, Leah's quite the politician in the Orange County area. So with that, we just want to share with you guys this moment. We're going to have lots more interviews. I think we have about 6 more scheduled. We'll be posting them regularly. So make sure you like this video and share it with your friends. And we hope to see you in October, the weekends of the 15th and the 22nd. You can go to www.lowplayers.org to order your tickets today. Thanks, everybody.
All right, bye. See you soon.